the It's time to go courtside with Sammy B and Lee on Q92. This is the Sarda High School Basketball Game of the Week, powered by the Sarshone Auto Group. Tonight's showdown is also brought to you by Friends and Family Credit Union, Bell Stores, Nate McFarland with Howard Hanna, Luca Downtown and Basil, AWP Safety, GMC Heating and Cooling, Southway Fence Company, Ample Storage, Morris Brothers, Perspective Designs, and Nate Blair with Ameriprise. The lights are bright, the gym is alive, and the stage is set. Let's send it courtside to Sammy B and Lee live on Q92.
And everybody, and welcome to North Canton Hoover High School. Tonight, it's another big Federal League basketball game between the home court team, the Hoover Vikings, and the visiting Jackson Polar Bears. Hi, everybody. I'm Sam Berkeley, again joined by my partner, Lee Foster, as we come to you courtside here tonight from North Canton for the 9-3 Vikings and the 7-5 Polar Bears. Round two between these two shooters. Game one went to the Vikings over at Jackson on December the 12th. A little bit over a month later, here we are again.
You said that in the pregame when you were on your show, and I'm like, holy cow, it's a month ago already. And what a game we saw that night. We were over at Jackson. Jackson really controlled the game for the better part of three quarters, took a 10-point lead into the fourth, and then Hoover just exploded with a huge run in the fourth to pull away. But I'm predicting, like always, when you get the two backyard rivals, there's no love lost between these two schools. They want to beat each other. You're going to get the best out of each group. And I'm going to guess, like always, we're sitting here with a 2-3 possession game with about 4 or 5 minutes left.
That's probably what we're going to see. The crowd continues to file in here tonight. And settle back and enjoy. We think we'll have another good one for you. We had a great ball game for you Tuesday night here, an overtime game as McKinley was able to knock off Hoover 70-65. But you know the Vikings will come out ready to go. And, of course, the Bears certainly don't want to lose two to their crosstown rivals. We will take a break. We'll come back. We'll have you the starting lineups. We'll get you the national anthem, and we'll get you ready to roll here from North Canton. It's the Bears and the Vikings. You're courtside with Sammy B and Lee, and you're listening to the Sarda High School Basketball Game of the Week, powered by the Sarshone Automotive Group. Stay with us, everybody. More to come.
Mountain Dew and earn 10 cents off per gallon. Big flavor, even bigger savings. Your hot food headquarters. Bell Stores, Ohio owned and keeping the family on full. Available at select Bell Stores locations. See store for details.
Northeast Ohio loves high school sports, and Sarshone Auto Group takes pride in supporting our local high school teams. Sarshone Auto Group serves our community with the best selection and the best service on America's best vehicles, from Ford, Chevy, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and more. Come to Sarshone Auto Group, an official partner of the Cleveland Browns and the place where Northeast Ohio comes to drive. Visit sarshone.com.
You're listening to high school basketball with Sammy B and Lee on Q92.
All right, we're back here at North Canton for the Vikings and the Bears on Q92 and Q92radiosports.com. North Canton 9-3, Jackson 7-5. A couple of other ball games in the league tonight. You got Glen Oak Perry, McKinley battling Lake as well. if you're in the area this weekend, you want to check out some good high school basketball to get the Hoover Classic this weekend here, Saturday and Sunday. Got about 7 or 8 games over the next couple of days. If you want to stop over to North Canton, check out some great hoops. They certainly would appreciate your attendance. Right now, let's get our starting lineups, courtesy of the Southway Fence Company.
All right, partner, for Jackson, head coach Tim DeBevick, 7-5 on the season, 3-3 inside the Federal League. They will start number 4, Chase Maurer. Senior number 12, Caden Boyd. Freshman number 23, Mason Morris. Sophomore number 24, Carter Mulliman. And the shooter number 33, Ethan O'Byrne. For head coach Mike Bluey, they're going to come out 9-3, 5-1 inside the league with that setback in McKinley on Tuesday night. They're going to start number 24, Connor Newell. 32, their superstar, Hunter Hirschberger. Number 20, the senior Brady McCann. Point guard number 12, Cole O'Lear. And I think they've got a change here, partner. I don't even have a 30 in here, but I see Roman Geiselman standing up on the side. Oh, I'm sorry.
I have a Jack Jones, number 30.
Okay, they're going to go, Newell, Hirschberger, McCann, Jack Jones, and John Collins. They were calling seniors out, so maybe they're doing a senior type of deal tonight.
Well, it's awfully early in the year to be doing
I didn't think it. I mean, if it was senior night, you would have saw the flowers and all the good stuff. But yeah, a little shake up in the starting lineup here.
So we're just about ready to roll. Settle back and enjoy. Jackson Polar Bears, black jerseys, black shorts, purple numbers trimmed in the white and purple. Hoover in the white jerseys, white shorts, white black numbers and letters trimmed in the orange, and the black and orange stripe around the shoulders and around the bottom of the shorts. So we are just about set to go here at 7:02 Eastern Standard Time on your Friday night Federal League Hoops as we bring you courtside with Sammy B. and Lee on Q92.
Well, let's jump this baby up here. What's your prediction before we jump it up?
No predictions.
No predictions?
I'm out of the prediction business, especially on games I broadcast. I'm out.
I wish Rainsburg could phone in right now.
Ball is in the air, and we're underway here in North Canton. Polar Bears with the basketball. They will go right to left here in the first half of play. Settle back and enjoy tonight's action on Q92. O'Byrne is double teamed at the top of the key. There's the ball inside the Mulliman. Carter had it, lost it, got it back. Morris will shoot a 3. Got the 3. Mason Morris from downtown gives Jackson the early 3-0 lead.
Didn't take him long to imprint his little stamp on the game, huh?
Big man can shoot it inside. He can shoot it outside. John Collins on the right to Hirschberger. Hunter, a couple of dribbles, hands it off to Newell, now on the right side. McCann's got it. Did not see McCann here Tuesday night against McKinley. He's back at it here tonight. Hirschberger goes inside. Kisses it very nicely off the window for 2. And it's a 3-2 Jackson lead.
He just wills his way to the bucket, doesn't he?
What do you have the other night? 22.
Yeah, and missed 5 free throws. I told him before the game, I said 22 is good, 27 is really good.
O'Leary stumbled his way, lost the ball, but it right into the hands of Maurer for Jackson. 6:50 to go in the first quarter. Just getting underway here in North Canton. Bears 3, Vikings 2 on Q92. Maurer in the paint. Little 6-footer. Rattles it in. Maurer with his first bucket of the night. And it's a 5-2 Jackson lead. 6:37 to go in the first quarter play. Crowd still coming in. Again, not a sellout tonight, but not a bad house. They're going to be honoring Randy Montgomery, former Hoover coach here later on tonight. Boy, Randy, he brought this program back from the dead. McCann hits a 3 on the right wing, and we are tied at 5.
Welcome back, Brady McCann from the flu.
Other end of the floor, running and gunning. Was Loy off the glass and rim, though, and a rebound picked up by Newell. Connor at the other end of the floor, out on top to Collins. Back to Newell. Now McCann into the paint. Down the lane, kicks it over on the right side to O'Leary, and they'll reset for Coach Mike Bluey. 5:55 in the first quarter. Hoover and Jackson are tied at 5. O'Leary got a little lane. Got it to Hunter. Put it up. Nobody got fouled.
Was he passing, though? He shooting it?
Like they got Loy, and it is going to be 2 shots coming.
No, they called it on the floor.
On the floor. So Newell will be the trigger man. 5:49 of the first quarter. Jackson 5 and Hoover 5 on Q92. Now we're working on a little uniform maintenance down there. Got to have those jerseys tucked in.
I don't like when they're untucked, though. Do you? Maybe
No.
Is that old school?
I just think it looks sloppy. Tuck them in. It looks nice. Look good, play good. Newell coming off the screen. Connor for 3. It's good. Connor Newell from downtown. His first bucket. It's a tray. 8-5 Vikings. 5:36 first quarter of play. Just underway here in North Canton on this Friday night. Mason Morris has it. Fumble it. Gets it back out on top to O'Byrne. O'Byrne will stutter step. Jeff goes back to the right. Throws it down low. Maurer got 3. Put it up and over the glass to score. Maurer with 4.
Maurer played a great game against Glen Oak with our player of the game. About 20 points over there.
Didn't O'Byrne have a good night that too?
Yeah, remember he
About
rattled
4 or 5 threes?
Yeah, he had like 3 early.
O'Lear gets it over on the top of the key to Connor Knoll, picked up by O'Byrne. Right side, Hunter. Hirschberger dancing. He's going to go baseline. Hirschberger spins. Euro step once, twice. Fumbled the ball away. Picked up by O'Lear. Out on top to Knoll. Connor Knoll's going to go down the lane with a left hand. Hugging up on the rim. No. A lot of contact. Jackson coming the other way. They corralled the ball into the corner and then throw it away. And now we got a whistle out here by the official right in front of the scores table. Says it is going to be North Canton ball.
They called a kick on Morris there. They kind of just threw it right at his foot.
4:46 to go in the first quarter. It is Hoover 8, Jackson 7. Sam Berkman, Lee Foster with you on Q92 on this Friday night on all of our social media platforms. Make sure you check us out on Facebook, X, Twitter, and the Q92 Radio YouTube channel. McCann on the left side of the floor. McCann's going to go right to the rack. Hangs and shoots. Missed it. No, got his own rebound. Blocked by Morris. Vikings get the ball back. Hunter Hirschberger picked up by Maurer. Looking for a Collins screen. He'll play off of it. Kick it to Newell. Left side to McCann. McCann deep on the left wing. Out on top. Newell. 3. Back to the rim. Too strong. Rebound picked up by Maurer. Here come the Bears. 4:10 first quarter. 8-7. Vikings with a 1-point lead.
I like this pace so far, partner.
So far, Jackson's going to go double sub here at our first stoppage in play. Maurer on the right wing dribbling the ball. Picks up his dribble, gets it to Lloyd. Lloyd going to go baseline. Steps back to the 17-footer across the rim. No. Rebound. McCann got hammered and a foul is going to be called on Mulliman. So for Carter, that'll be his first personal foul.
Pretty little step back move there by Lloyd to get free. Just couldn't get it to go.
All right. Giovanni Stans is in for Jackson. And Warsler is in for Jackson. That is Braden Warsler.
That's a new name we haven't seen, right?
He scored double figures the other night against Green. But we haven't seen too much of number 5 in purple this year, but we'll get a look at him here tonight.
What class is he, partner? Sophomore?
He is a junior.
Okay.
6'4" junior. McCann on the right wing. Gets it over to Connor Knoll. 3.5 to go in the first quarter. 8-7. Vikings with the ball in a 1-point lead here at North Canton. There's McCann. Got bumped out on top by Morris. Pass deflected and out of bounds. It will stay with Hoover. 3:20 to go in the quarter. 8-7. Vikings by 1.
So Byrne tipped that. We haven't got to see him launch one yet. You know that was Southpaw's ready to let it fly.
So the ball goes in the backcourt to Cole O'Lear, and the junior guard will bring it across the timeline. 3:13 to go. Clock runs first quarter. 8-7. Vikings with the ball in a 1-point lead. McCann fumbled it for a little bit. Got it back over to Hirschberger. Throw up a long 3 on the wing. No. Connor Newell, and they're doing the dirty work. Got the rebound. No. Missed it. McCann's going to fire a 3. He missed it. Loose ball foul, and they're going to say over the back on John Collins. Foul for Hoover, and it goes back to Jackson.
I think the refs there, partner, were just looking to get Hoover on the board with the foul. Jackson 2-0. Tim DeBevick's barking. Thanked him for coming on your show earlier. Always good to catch up with Coach.
You bet. Hard to, I have to squint my eyes every time I look down and I see Jackson, and then I see 7 and 5.
I know.
That's just bizarre. But every once in a while, you got to go through that year before you get back to where you want to go. Morris went to the glass, put it off the rim. No. Loose on the floor. Morris got it back. Gets it all the way back out to the top of the key, and they'll reset for the aforementioned coach, Tim DeVevick. 2:20 in the first quarter. Jackson 8, Hoover 7. In the corner, 3 is up, and it is good. And it's Braden Warsler from downtown. So hot off the bench, a pocket 3. Bears on top. 10-8. Newell at the other end of the floor. Bobbled the ball. Got it back to Hirschberger on the way. Hirschberger against Giovanni Stans. Hunter working him into the paint. Whistle, foul.
Got a little handsy there.
2 minutes flat to go in the first quarter. 10-8 Jackson.
Early observation here, partner. They're really running somebody hard at Hirschberger. It was Maurer to start. They subbed in Stans to come get him. Maurer just got a break. He's coming back. I think they're going to try to make 32 work for every bucket he gets tonight.
That's what I would do.
You aren't lying.
I'm taking away your best guy. Connor Newell outside, long 3, a little strong, but it's rebounded by McCann. Boy, has he been a big return to the lineup tonight for Coach Mike Blewett.
Fresh haircut, offensive rebound. Let's do it.
Buck 44, first quarter, still a low-scoring affair. 10-8, down low, shot up to the left hand by Connor Newell, and it's up and it's good. Connor Newell with his 5th point of the night, a 3 and a 2 for Connor. 1:27, clock running in the first quarter of play. 10-10 tie on Q92. The Vikings and the Bears from North Canton in this Federal League showdown. We'll check out our AWP scoreboard coming up here in a little bit. It is Mason Morris, a 3. Air ball from out top. It'll give the ball back to North Canton Hoover. I do know the Perry Glen Oak JV game went overtime, so they're behind.
Okay. Caden O'Lear into the ball game, 44 for North Canton Hoover.
So Caden and Cole O'Lear on the floor for the same time, like they were a couple of nights ago against McKinley. Geiselman's got it in the paint, double pump, up and under with the right hand, put it out the back of the rim, in front of the rim. No, rebound picked up by the Bears, and a foul in the backcourt on Hoover. A reach-in foul is going to be on Geiselman.
I was surprised, partner, not to see Geiselman to start. If you remember right over at Jackson, he had 20 points that day. And I think we gave him our player of the game. I mean, he played a great game, rebounded it well, defended well, and I don't think he's scored anywhere close to that since, but he was a dominant force in the post that night.
50 seconds to go in the first quarter of play. Mulliman swings it around the left side to Stans. Giovanni, Horsler in the paint down low. Mulliman, little baby hook and a beauty. Love that shot. Connor Mulliman with his first 2. It's a 12-10 Jackson lead. Vikings with the basketball, 29 seconds left in the first quarter of play. Hirschberger looking to go to work on Maurer. Hirschberger looking for that double screen. Really never happened. The ball goes way out on top to Connor Newell. Newell goes around the screen to the right side. Coley's his way in, throws the ball into the corner. Out on top to O'Leary. 13 seconds left to go in the quarter. Now you would expect the Vikings to hold for 1. O'Leary all the way out on the Viking logo. 6 seconds to go. Geiselman backdoor pass, nobody home. Stolen by Mulliman's shot. Hit the bottom of the scoreboard, hitting in the middle of the arena, and the first quarter has come to an end. 8 minutes in the books, and your score, Jackson 12, North Canton Hoover 10. You're listening to the Sarda High School Basketball Game of the Week, powered by the Sarchone Automotive Group. We'll be right back, Q92.
Save a good deal more during the Meijer Dollar Deal Sale, January 7th through the 20th. Shop the entire store and choose from hundreds of items, all $1 each. Fill your basket with favorites like Kraft Macaroni and Cheese, Sparkling Ice Sparkling Water, select varieties of seedless cucumbers, and Meijer Facial Tissue. The Meijer Dollar Deal Sale. That's the good life, a good deal better. And don't forget to stop by the Meijer Pharmacy for your flu shot. Available today while you shop. Exclusions apply. See Meijer.com for details.
Sarda me to shop, work, activities, the park, the doctors, or the grandmas.
Sarda riders count on us to go so many places, enjoy so many things, and visit so many friends and family members. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles.
Every ride tells a story and every rider counts. Where to? SardaMe.com.
You're listening to High School Basketball with Sammy B and Lee on Q92.
Back here in North Canton, Sam Berkman, Lee Foster, courtside with Sammy B. and Lee right here on Q92. Cool moment in between quarters as they honored Randy Montgomery for his contributions, his outstanding coaching. And as I mentioned a little while ago, he literally breathed the fresh air into this basketball program at North Canton Hoover. And I'll tell you what, they were on a run.
The wind tunnel.
The old wind tunnel, man. You didn't come in here and win. You just didn't. Congratulations to Coach Randy. Jackson on a break at the other end of the floor. Maurer reach in, and Abdul tied him up. So no foul, and the basketball will go to the Hoover Vikings. 7:38 to go in the first half. We're just getting cranked up here in the second quarter. 12-10 is our score. That was our score at the end of the first quarter, so no points on the board here just yet. There goes Loy on a baseline jumper, hit the side of the backboard, hit the glass, went onto the floor. They're wrestling for it, but the ball goes out of bounds back to North Canton Hoover. A little choppy, partner. Little choppy. 12-10 Bears, 7:20 to go here. In the first half of play.
Yeah, Randy Montgomery, those teams were pretty special, weren't they?
There goes Connor Newell, long three. Nope. Rebound picked off by Maurer. Throws it all the way down to Lloyd. Caton corrals it on the left wing, picked up by Hirschberger. Lloyd says, I'm going to the paint. 15-footer is up. It is good.
His patented shots that mid-range. Just get to the middle, kind of rise up and let it fly.
12, 14-footer. That's his game. Caton gives the Bears a 4-point lead. 6:45 to go in the first half of play here in North Canton. Connor Knoll coming around the screen, goes to the top of the key, throws the ball inside, shot up and good by Geiselman. And we temporarily lost with all the traffic in the paint, but I know 34 was the last one to touch it, and he put it up and in. It's 14-12 Jackson. 6:25 to go, first half of play here at the home of the North Canton Hoover Vikings on this Friday night. Good to be with you, everybody. O'Byrne, jab step, goes down the paint, put it up. Nope, got the foul. O'Byrne will shoot 2 line left with a 14-12 Jackson lead.
We haven't got to see him put it on the deck much, but that was a pretty strong drive going to his left.
Number 33. I better tuck my shirt in. O'Byrne line left, free throws up and good.
All right, what's the time on the clock? 6:16. All right, early prediction. By 5:16, his jersey's untucked. Come on, Hunt.
O'Byrne trying to seal a pair, line left for Jackson. O'Byrne up and good. So Ethan
tracks the score column.
Pops him in, and it's a 16-12 ball game. Favor of the Bears. 6:07 to go in the first half of play. Taylor's checked in for Hoover. Gets it over on the right side to O'Lear. Hayden bounces the ball into the corner. McCann, that's going to be a 3 free throw opportunity as Mason Morris came out and fouled the 3-point shooter. So 5:58 to go in the first half. Jackson on top by 4. But McCann is going to shoot 3, line right for the Vikings.
For Coach DeBevick or any coach, you're up 4, you're playing fairly well, you got a lead, you don't want to foul the best shooter in the gym. Although I just jinxed it. All right, Coach DeBevick, you're welcome. Coach Bluey, I'm sorry.
Apologies all over the place. McCann's got 2 more coming. It's still a 4-point game. Second free throw. That one didn't even touch the rim. Went right down through, and it's a 16-13 ball game. And for McCann, that's his 4th point. That's 1 free throw to go along with a 3-pointer. McCann's 3rd one. That was smooth as well. So McCann's got 5. We cracked the 6-minute mark in the first half. 16-14 Bears. Jackson with the ball. Each team with a foul. O'Byrne, there's that 3 from deep on the right wing, and it is good.
Let's say you, after guys get to the foul line, they see it go through the hoop a few times. All of a sudden, you back up and it feels good.
He didn't touch the rim there either.
No.
O'Byrne with 5. Bears, their biggest lead of the night, 5. 19-14, 5:32 to go, first half of play. O'Lear sets the screen. And there's a beautiful shot right off the glass rim and in for Hirschberger. That was to a tee. Hirschberger kind of rocked his opponent to sleep, took a little pick and went right to the hole and popped it home. 19-16, Jackson by 3. 5:07 to go. Morris on the left wing to Lloyd. Lloyd jab step right, keeps the control of the basketball with the right hand dribble. Hands it off to Laverne. Big boy's going to shoot it. Put it up on the rim. No. Rebound picked up by Geisselman. Hands it to Hirschberger. Here comes Hunter across the midcourt stripe with 4:50 in the first half. 19-16, Jackson by 3. Hirschberger wants to go at it. Maurer won't let him. Ball goes all the way out on top to McCann. Hunter has it on the left wing now to Taylor. Taylor picked up by O'Byrne. Cole O'Lear will check in for Mike Bluey at the first opportunity. 4.5 to go. Second quarter. Still Jackson 19, Hoover 16. Vikings being very deliberate this time down the floor. Jackson's kind of pushed them a little further away from the hoop, but that should open up something underneath, you would think. Like right there. Taylor gets the pass, bounce pass in traffic to try to get it to Geisselman. Too many bodies in that small space, and it's a turnover. Here come the Bears at the other end of the floor. Morris, line, Morris lane, scoops, no. Rebound picked up by Taylor. Gets it down to Hirschberger on the wing. Under 4 to go in the first half of play. McCann way out on top to Hunter. Hirschberger gets the screen by Geisselman. Hunter with the right-hand dribble. Back to the left. Hunter into the paint. Turns, spins, fades, shoots. In and out, no good. Rebound, Mulliman clears everybody out of there. Gets the ball down floor to Maurer. There's Lloyd. Hayden for 3. Good.
That's almost a layup when you let him get his feet set.
Hayden Lloyd deep on the left wing. And with 3:27 to go in the first half, it's a Jackson lead of 6 at 22-16.
I'm impressed so far, partner, the way Jackson's played defense. Right, they've made some big shots, but they're really guarding on this end.
I mean, Hoover's only got 16 points with 3:15 to go in the first half.
Correct. Making it tough on them down here.
Hirschberger throws it over to Geisselman. He gets it back to O'Lear. Kate O'Lear going baseline. Throws the ball into the paint. He threw it to somebody with a black jersey. Here come the Bears. Lloyd in transition. Caden steps into a 3. Got the 3.
Oh, my.
Caden Lloyd heating up with 8. Mike Bluey says, give me a timeout. It's a 30. And we'll keep it here. A GMC heating and cooling timeout. And the Bears have flexed out to a 9-point lead, 25-16.
Special shout out to GMC Heating Cooling, Corey Hoffman. Appreciate their partnership and all our sponsors. I saw Sammy pulling the sponsor page up.
Doesn't look like anybody's got
any scores up there yet.
I don't see anything yet. As soon as we get them, we will relay those to you on the AWP Safety Scoreboard. Also, I want to shout out Friends and Family Credit Union, Bell Stores, Southway Fence Company, Howard Hanna Real Estate Agent Nathan McFarland. Also, thanks to our sponsors, Ample Storage. If you're looking to store your things, no matter what it is, AmpleStorageUnits.com. Check them out. Morris Brothers Scrap Metal in downtown Canton. Ameriprise Financial and our financial guru, Nathan Blair. Luca in Basel, 2 of the premier restaurants in downtown Canton. And by Perspective Designs, the official graphics designer of Courtside with Sammy B. and Lee. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 2:45 to go first half here. Vikings are down by 9 at home, 25-16, but they'll go on a run. McCann shoots the 3. McCann got the 3. McCann with 8. He leads all Viking scores right now. It's a 25-19 ball game. Bears with the pumpkin, 2:27 to go in the first half. Giovanni on the left wing picks up his dribble. Now to Morris on the left wing. Mason Morris, right-hand dribble, hits his man Maurer, cutting to the hole. Missed the backdoor layup.
Pretty pass by Morris.
Here comes O'Lear at the other end of the floor. Down low, easy bucket for John Collins. Lays it up and in. John Collins on his first 2. Vikings have put it to 4.
They push it to 9 just like that. Wham. 2 possessions, back to 4.
3 and a 2, and you're right there. Maurer at the right side of the floor, behind the 3-point line, picked up by McCann. Now to Lloyd, who's calling for Giovanni Stans to come out and grab the ball deep on the left wing. 1:47, clock runs in the first half. 25-21, Jackson by 4 on Q92. High post, Morris, inside out, right wing. Mulliman shoots it all over the rim and no.
Great box out by Noel.
Very good box out. Here comes Hunter Hirschberger for the Vikings with 1:28 to go in the first half. Jackson 25, North Canton Hoover 21 here in North Canton. O'Leary at the top of the key. 1:19 to go. Here's McCann driving, scooping, scoring. McCann, he almost brought that up off his hip. But he kept control and popped it in. He's got 10. And the Vikings are within 2, 25-23. Jackson with the ball, 1:05 to go in the first half of play. In the meantime, make sure you're checking us out on social media at Courtside Sam Lee on X and Instagram at Courtside Sam Lee. You'll be glad you did. Mason Morris deep on the right wing. Fumbled the ball. Almost threw it away to Maurer. Into the corner to Loy. Open three. Good.
Wow.
Loy has 11.
He's not touching the rim either, partner.
2 3 threes for Loy. Jackson back up by 5 again. 28-23 with 36 seconds to go in the half. Connor Newell on the left wing. Newell around 1, around 2. Comes to a stop. Feeds it on the left side to O'Leary. Picked up by Loy. 24 seconds left in the first half. Hoover with the ball. McCann, 16-footer. Rim, no. Collins got the rebound and put it right back up and in. John Collins with 4. Picked up the garbage, dropped it down through. 28-25. Jackson by 3. Bears with the ball. 8 seconds to go in the first half. Who's going to get the final shot? Loy, top of the key. Comes to a stop. Whistles it into the corner for Morris. Wasn't ready for it, but it went off of Hoover with 0.9 on the clock. So they're going to have to catch it and shoot it.
Well, we saw this with McKinley with 0.6. They got plenty of time.
Yep. Nice one in. O'Leary will stay. McCann will sit down. 0.9 on the clock. Jackson 28-25. Bears to throw it in. They're looking. They got it to Morris. And that's the end of the first half. Bears could not get a shot off in time. So we have played 2 quarters here in North Canton. And surprise, surprise, it's a close game. Your score, Jackson 28 to North Canton Hoover 25. We will take a break. The halftime report is coming up next. It's the SARTA High School Basketball Game of the Week presented by the Sarshone Automotive Group, and it's right here on Q92.
SARTA me to shop, work, activities, the park, the doctors, or the grandmas.
SARTA riders count on us to go so many places, enjoy so many things, and visit so many friends and family members. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles.
Every ride tells a story, and every rider counts. Where to? SARTAme.com.
Northeast Ohio loves high school sports, and Sarshone Auto Group takes pride in supporting our local high school teams. Sarshone Auto Group serves our community with the best selection and the best service on America's best vehicles. From Ford, Chevy, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and more. Come to Sarshone Auto Group, an official partner of the Cleveland Browns and the place where Northeast Ohio comes to drive. Visit Sarshone.com.
From the newsroom, I'm Clint Marshall with a halftime edition of Q92 News. Alliance Police asking for the public's help in the search for a missing woman. 21-year-old Cheryl Moody left her West Washington Street home on foot Monday night. Police say she has diminished mental capacity and left without a required medication. She does not have access to a cell phone or a vehicle. Moody, a black female, last seen wearing a black jacket with white sleeves, blue jeans, and white Air Force One shoes. Anyone with information asked to call Alliance Police. Man accused of struggling with a new Philadelphia police officer during his arrest, grabbing the gun and firing a shot, is charged with attempted murder. 28-year-old Dylan Reiter of New Philadelphia also faces counts of felonious assault and grand theft. He was arraigned in New Philadelphia Municipal Court. Preliminary hearing set for Wednesday. Reiter was arrested after the alleged Wednesday morning incident. No one was injured. He's also charged in Canton Municipal Court with aggravated robbery, theft, failure to comply, and endangering children. He's accused of robbing 2 Dollar General stores in Sandy Township and East Sparta earlier this month. Sentencing will be January 26 for 3 Canton men convicted of murder. 20-year-olds Jerry Dotson and Tracy and Jones and 18-year-old Paul Johnson were found guilty by a jury in a 10-day trial that ended Thursday. The 3 were juveniles when 35-year-old Bryson Barksdale was killed inside an Auto Place Northeast home in April 2023. The shot was fired from outside the home, which contained 7 adults and 2 children at the time. Police said the shooting was gang-related and the victim was not the intended target. The 3 men convicted face possible life sentences. Lawrence Township searching for a new police chief after trustees ousted the department's leader. The Board of Trustees announced Thursday they've removed Chief David Brown, who's held the post since 2016. Officials said a review of the community's future needs revealed a change in leadership was necessary. They did not provide specific reasons for the decision. Former Alliance and Hartville Police Chief Larry Dordia has been tapped to serve as acting chief. He'll manage day-to-day operations while the board searches for a permanent successor. Stark County Prosecutor's Office turning to a nationally recognized foundation for help as domestic violence incidents reach record highs across the county. Prosecutor Kyle Stone is partnering with the Gabby Petito Foundation to host 2 events next month. The woman's parents will visit Canton February 12th to share their daughter's story in a public forum. The following day, the foundation will conduct specialized training for local first responders to better advocate for survivors. Stone says the partnership is critical given the recent spike in homicides. More news after this.
The Q92 Sports Network brings you more high school football and basketball games than anyone else, by far. But did you know that you can go back and listen to our broadcast again? Simply go to the Q92 radio page on SoundCloud. We posted the games we broadcast for everyone to go back and relive. We have playlists filled with our high school football broadcasts from 2016 to this season. So go to SoundCloud now, follow Q92 Radio, and listen. And thank you for listening to all of our sports broadcasts of high school football and basketball on the Q92 Sports Network.
Data centers could be built in 2 Stark County locations. The repository reports one site will be on Faircrest Street Southwest, across from Metallus Steel in Perry Township. There were no details on the user of the property or when the facility would go online. The site is part of a joint economic development district with Canton. One undisclosed location in Canton is also under consideration. Communities have begun pushing back on plans because of concerns over items such as high electric consumption and wastewater discharge. A special prosecutor has ruled a deadly officer-involved shooting in St. Clair Township was justified. Muskingum County Prosecutor Ron Welch said officers had only seconds to react when they encountered 29-year-old Joe Como, who was armed and allegedly suicidal in January 2025. Body camera video shows officers firing after Como failed to show his hands and a gun became visible. Como returned fire, seriously wounding Officer Dakota Wetzel. A stray bullet fatally struck 4-year-old Rosalie Martin inside a nearby dental office. Welch called the incident tragic and said it highlights failures in the mental health system. An Akron man awaiting sentencing after pleading guilty in a shooting incident inside a Kent bar Wednesday. 19-year-old Jack Massey admitted in Portage County Common Pleas Court firing a gun after a fight broke out at Bar Lucci on Northwater Street the night of October 30th. Police say at least one shot was fired, sending patrons running. No one was injured. Massey pleaded guilty to weapons under disability, inducing panic, and aggravated menacing. He faces up to 8 years in prison. Boardman man headed to prison after pleading guilty in a rape case involving a child. The Mahoning County Prosecutor's Office says 31-year-old Kyle Wilkinson admitted to rape, gross sexual imposition, and public indecency following a pretrial hearing. He was sentenced to 16 to 21 and a half years in prison. Investigators say the crimes involved a victim under the age of 10 and occurred between May and July of 2024. Wilkinson will be required to register as a Tier 3 sex offender for life. Youngstown woman acquitted of felonious assault charges for a stabbing in the city. 19-year-old Perasia Godfrey was accused of injuring another woman during a June 2024 fight on Cameron Avenue. The victim suffered cuts to her hand and shoulder. Jury deliberated for about 6 hours before returning the verdict Wednesday afternoon in the courtroom of Mahoning County Common Pleas Judge Anthony Dapolito. Testimony began Monday and concluded Wednesday morning. Man faces an attempted murder charge following a shooting at an Austintown apartment complex. 23-year-old Miklo Delgado of Youngstown indicted by a Mahoning County grand jury on charges including attempted murder and aggravated robbery. Charges stem from a December 3rd shooting at the Compass West Estates, where 2 people were gunned down in a hallway during an alleged robbery attempt. Delgado being held on a $500,000 bond. We'll return to the courtside for the second half of tonight's game right after the forecast from 3 News meteorologist Mark Johnson. For Q92, I'm Clint Marshall.
Cloudy skies for the most part overnight with some scattered light snow up to a half an inch by dawn. A little blustery, our low 28 degrees. Saturday, more scattered snow mainly during the morning hours, a high of 35. I am Mark J. Weather from 3 News.
Peace of mind. It's one of the most important benefits that we can offer at Friends and Family Credit Union. Welcome to Family Secure Checking. It offers unrivaled security to protect your everyday finances and purchases, as well as comprehensive identity theft protection and reimbursement coverage, credit file monitoring, benefits for travel, shopping rewards, and a cell phone protection that includes repair or replacement for up to 4 phones on your cell phone plan. It's time to bring a friend into the family.
When pizza's on your mind, Bell Stores is ready with hot, fresh Hunt Brothers pizza. Grab a hunk of pizza, perfect for sharing or saving. Top it off with a 20-ounce Coca-Cola. Bell Buddy Rewards members can earn 10 cents off per gallon when you buy the combo. Big flavor, big value. Your hot food headquarters. Bell Stores, Ohio-owned and keeping the family on full. Available at select Bell Stores locations. See store for details.
SARTA me to shop, work, activities, the park, the doctors, or the grandmas.
SARTA riders count on us to go so many places, enjoy so many things, and visit so many friends and family members. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles.
Every ride tells a story, and every rider counts. Where to? SARTAme.com.
You're listening to High School Basketball with Sammy B. and Lee on Q92.
Welcome back, Q92, Q92 Radio, sports.com, and all of our social media platforms, X, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Make sure you're checking us out. Halftime, 28-25, Jackson, Uncle.
All right, partner. After 1, Jackson led 12-10. Sammy just said they were up 28-25 right now at the break. For North Canton Hoover in that first half, Coach Bluey's club 10 of 22 from the field, 45%, 2 of 3 at the foul line for 66%, 3 of 8 from deep for 37%. They were faced in that first half by senior Brady McCann. He hit 2 big threes. He's got 10 points to lead the Vikings. For Jackson, they were 10 of 19, 52%, 2 of 2, perfect at the foul line. How about this? 6 out of 8 from distance. 6 triples in that first half for 75%. Caden Lloyd, senior sharpshooter, he's got 11, hit 3 triples to pace the Polar Bears.
All right, just about ready to roll here in the second half. Quick update from Philly. The Sixers and the Cavs are tied 31-31 after the first quarter of play. Here it's Jackson 28, Hoover 25. Sam Burke with Lee Foster ready to roll courtside on Q92. Thanks for joining us on this Friday night.
I think Hirschberger's got to get going. Only 4 points in that first half. He's going to, at some point, turn it on, you'd have to think.
O'Leary, a little 17-footer air ball deflected from the free throw line. The ball picked up by the Bears.
Not a good shot there coming out of the break.
35 seconds gone by here in the third quarter. Jackson with the ball. Oh, my goodness. Lloyd way outside at the top of the key for 3, and he nailed it.
He's a perfect 4 for 4 from out there, partner.
Boy. Keep shooting, young fella. 31-25 Jackson, 7:21 third quarter.
Didn't you think it fell out of his hand and he just kind of shoved it?
That was...
I mean, it was pure splash.
What's the top of the key? What, 20?
About 20.
Right up at top of the three-pointer?
Yeah,
that
was 20.
That was 25?
5?
Yeah, at least. Collins hands it off to O'Leary. Cole foul line extended, dribbles in the paint, dumps it underneath the Collins. Little dippity-doo. They threw it up, missed it, but he got fouled. Could be on Maurer, could be on O'Byrne. 7:11 to go third quarter. 31-25, Bears by 6. Mulligan got the foul.
Yeah, I thought Collins kind of scooted out of the way of those guys, and they still got him.
So John Collins, number 22, will go free throw line left for the North Canton Hoover Vikings. Try to get his team just a little closer here as we're early in the third, as Collins' first free throw is no good. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Bell Stores, where we always keep the family on full. By Ample Storage Units. You can check them out online right now. Looking to store your stuff, amplestorageunits.com. Collins again. Missed them both. Rebound picked up by Mulliman. Here come the Bears with a chance to extend their 6-point lead. 31-25 Jackson. 7:05 third quarter here at North Canton. Loy at the top of the key. Loy is on fire right now from behind the three-point arc. Maurer goes around the screen. Maurer top of the foul line. Shoves off Hirschberger. Gets the ball to O'Byrne. Right side, Morris will shoot the three. That's good.
Wow.
Mason Morris from downtown.
Started a half just like he started it the last time.
Two
First
threes
shot.
for Mason Morris. 34-25. And just like that, it's a 9-point Jackson lead. 6:30 to go here in the third quarter. Hirschberger foul line. Scoops it. Never got there. Got his own rebound. Fights it up off the glass rim. No. A lot of banging going on down there. The Bears come out of there with the basketball. Chase Maurer will bring it across the timeline. And he'll hand it off to Caden Loy. 6:15 third quarter. Bears with the ball. Feeling good now. Down low. Morris lost the ball when it went out of bounds off of Hoover. And the Bears will throw it in. 6:10 third quarter. Jackson 34. And the Vikings 25. Martin in for the Vikings. O'Lear will sit down. That's Cole O'Lear.
Martin didn't play the whole first half now that I think about it.
And I thought he played really well against McKinley the other day.
He did.
Mason Morris has it about 17 feet away at the top of the key to Maurer on the right wing. Maurer goes around the screen, draws the double team, throws it to O'Byrne. There she goes. In and out, no good. Rebound. Martin and Collins fight for it. And Martin comes out of there with the ball for Hoover. Here come the Vikings now, right to left with the ball. They're down 9. Newell put O'Byrne in the spin cycle, throws it down low to Martin. Martin, nice pass to Collins. Put it up, no. But a foul on Mulliman. 5:42 in the third. Jackson by 9, but the Vikings are going to go shoot 2 free throws.
Not a bad foul through the Polar Bears. Collins just missed a pair. He sent him right back.
But now you got 3.
On Mulliman, yeah.
No, I mean, 3 team fouls.
I know. Let's see how quickly they even that a little bit here with 5:42.
2 more there, and you're going to the free throw line is Hoover in the bonus. Collins free throw. That one is good.
There you go, John.
Big John with 5 on the night. 5:42 to go in the third quarter. Jackson 34, Hoover 26.
John Collins really had a nice year as Hoover's quarterback.
He did.
He really did. Dealt with some ankle injuries throughout, but he had a solid year.
Nice thrower, nice runner. Good size. It's amazing how you see these guys in their basketball uniforms.
I
You know
know.
what they look like in their football uniforms?
They look like monsters.
Holy smokes. 34-27 is our score. Collins, by the way, hit both free throws. He's got 6 on the night. Bears with a rock. 5:25 third quarter. Martin playing some real good one-on-one defense against Lloyd. Lloyd tried to shake him and couldn't. Lloyd picks up his dribble. Morris will shoot that 3. Rim, glass rim, no. Rebound, Martin. Kim DeVevic wanted a foul, didn't get it. Here comes Hirschberger at the other end of the floor. Hunter on the wing. Steps into a 17-footer to the rim. No. Banged off the rim. Picked up by O'Byrne. Here come the Bears now in transition. Maurer will walk it across.
Watch Lloyd. Oh, he missed him.
4:53 to go in the third quarter. It's a 34-27 Jackson lead. Sam Berkman Lee Foster courtside from Hoover on Q92. O'Byrne tried to split a double team and lost the ball. Newell at the other end of the floor. Lost the ball. He hits the deck. Bodies all over the floor. Whistle. Foul.
What did they call it on?
Maurer. No, Worcester.
How about it's 4-0 now as the fouls continue to climb.
4:37 third quarter. Jackson on top by 7. 34-27. Connor Newell will throw it in for the Vikings. Connor with 5 points tonight and a bucket of 3. Connor looks, still looks, way out on the left wing to Hirschberger. Picked up by Morris. Hunter trying to get free, and Mason right there in his pocket. Moore's got it to McCann. Triple. Good. McCann from downtown.
Where would they be without Brady McCann tonight?
In trouble. He's got 13. And the Vikings slash it to 4. Jackson 34, Hoover 30. 4:15 to go in the third quarter of play.
What are we doing here? This is, if you remember right, partner, we saw this.
This the last time.
They had a lead and they pulled it, and all of a sudden Hoover went on a run. Remember that time? 4 minutes in the third. Let's see what happens from here.
I'm going to mark that down right now.
It's the same thing we saw over there.
4 minutes. Oh. You hear the Bronx cheer for the Jackson fans as Hoover has finally been whistled for a foul in the third quarter. That's their first, and it's on John Collins, his second. 3:53 in the third, 34-30. Jackson with a 4-point lead.
Still the greatest line from a JV ref ever. He goes, "We're not going to overtime, boys. We got to figure this out."
Giovanni stands trying to get it in. He does so to Warsler, high post. Drops it over to Lloyd, but it never got there. Martin took it away. Martin at the other end of the floor. Coast to coast. He'll drive. Shoot and score! Ray Martin with a beautiful coast-to-coast basket. He's in the scorebook for the first time with 2. 3:35 in the third quarter. Hey, looky here. 34-32. Jackson by 2. Maurer bullies his way inside. Put it off the glass rim. No. Martin in transition at the other end of the floor. Circles the wagons to McCann for 3. It's good. 16 for McCann, and the Polar Bears want a timeout. It's a 30-second timeout. Now it's a full GMC heating and cooling timeout. And the Vikings have come all the way back to take a 1-point lead.
Partner, we called that out at a little over 4 minutes. And it took 0 time for Jackson to take turn it over, take a bad shot, and all of a sudden Hoover's right back in the lead. I don't know. I can't understand why they're pulling the ball out.
I don't know.
I know I'd be running everything for 12 in black and letting him keep shooting. I mean, the kid is
unconscious.
Hasn't missed
he's
a
not
three.
even hitting the rim.
No.
Like he's
bang.
Yeah.
4 for 4 from out there. I mean, you got to let it fly.
So 3:17 to go in the third quarter.
We got an update finally.
Perry. I almost read this wrong. Glen Oak 27, Perry 18.
You stole my score, you dog.
You get it for the same guy, did it?
No.
Oh, mine just came in.
Shout out to Steve Gilbert for shooting me a text, let me know the score.
My text started with Perry, and I thought, okay. But then it finished up with can't hit the broadside of the barn. And then I looked a little further, and I saw the score, and it's Glen Oak 27 and Perry 18.
Well, for not making any shots, only being down, 9's not terrible.
No. And that ball game is at Perry, correct?
I don't know
at
that.
Glen Oak.
I'm not
it
sure.
seems to me Glen Oak's played an awful lot of games at home.
Yeah, I bet it's at Perry.
Probably got to be at Perry. So Huntersberger a little too cozy with the defense coming to the other end of the floor, and he'll pick up the foul. That's his first, team second. 3:10 third quarter. Sam Berkman, Lee Foster, Q92. Hope you're enjoying the ball game tonight. Why not? It's 35-34 Hoover by 1. I think you might want to hang out with us here for the rest of the game. What do you say? Caden Lloyd trying to shake and bake, can't get free, throws it down to Maurer, leans in with the left hand, put it off the glass and scores. Chase Maurer, he is physical in that paint. 6 points for Maurer. It's a 36-35 Jackson lead. 2:50, third quarter. Dre Martin's got it for Hoover, gets it to McCann. McCann trying to get around Morrison, can't. Throws it to Dre in the corner. Martin will now bring it out on top to Connor Newell, flips it back to Martin with 2:38 to go third quarter. Hirschberger right wing. Hirschberger in the paint, downs to Collins. Collins up and under, hooks it up with a right hand and scores. John Collins with 8. Seesaw time at Hoover, 38-37. 37-36 Hoover, I should say. 2:20 to go third quarter.
Back and
nobody
forth we
in
go.
Real foul danger. Collins has got, nobody has more than 2 on either squad right now.
This is probably, partner, a first 1 to 50 wins type of game.
Ooh.
Oh, boy.
Nice blow by for Maurer. Put it up on the rim and in, and he got fouled. So Chase Maurer, again, just engaging in the contact. Put it off the glass and scored. Hirschberger just picked up number 2.
Got Maurer up to 8, already looking for 9.
Jackson 7-5 on the year. Hoover 9-3 on the season. Maurer free throw is good. Chase Maurer with 9. 2:06 to go in the third quarter. It's 39-37. Tonight's game on Q92 brought to you in part by Luca in Basil downtown. 2 of downtown Canton's premier restaurants, Luca and Basil, and by Ameriprise Financial and our financial guru, Nathan Blair. He'll hook you up. 330-595-1700. Hunter Kaiselman just popped one in.
How'd he get that wide open?
I don't know. I wasn't looking.
I wasn't either. I was trying to enter some stats here, and I was like, how'd he get open?
1:45 to go in the third. We are square. 39-39 in North Canton. Lloyd tried to make a move to the hoop. He was cut off by Martin. Throws the ball into the corner for Lloyd, back to Morris. Mason will shoot that three. Got that three. Mason Morris. Smooth from the right wing. He's got 9. 1:30 to go in the third quarter. Bears back out by 3. 42-39. Here comes Dre Martin and North Canton Hoover.
Big shot by the freshman at that point in the quarter.
Just stepping up and said, here I am. Newell sets the screen for Hirschberger. They throw it around to McCann, back to Connor Newell. Newell almost at midcourt. 1:15 to go. Newell foul line, little 14-footer. In and out, back in. Connor Newell with 7.
Pretty little step back there by Connor.
Mid-range jumper looking good for Connor Newell. Here come the Polar Bears. 1 minute to go in the third quarter. It's Jackson 42 and Hoover 41 on Q92. That's Caden Lloyd. Lost the ball. Gets it back. Throws it into the corner. Scooped up. 3. Good. Wow. That's not how they drew it up. But the 3 ball is good by Jackson Bowen, who is checked into the game, and he hit the 3.
They've now made 10 in the ball game.
Wow. Dre Martin from 17. Rim, no. Loose on the floor, picked up by Lloyd. Bears at the other end of the floor. Morris for 3. That's in and out, no good. Tipped up in the air by Collins. John had the rebound and threw it away. Warsler scooped it up and threw it up on the rim, no. It's getting wild now. Here comes Connor Newell. Newell across the timeline to the left wing. 10 seconds to go in the third quarter. Jackson 45, Hoover 41. The Vikings will play for the final shot. We're down to 3. We're down to 2. Dre Martin with 1. Throws it off the rim, no. And 3 quarters are in the books in North Canton. Your score, Jackson 45, North Canton 41. We'll take a break. You're listening to the Sarda High School Basketball Game of the Week, presented by the Sarshone Automotive Group, exclusively on Q92.
Sarda me to shop, work, activities, the park, the doctors, or the grandmas.
Sarda riders count on us to go so many places, enjoy so many things, and visit so many friends and family members. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles.
Every ride tells a story, and every rider counts. Where to? SardaMe.com.
High school football exemplifies the true meaning of teamwork. At Friends and Family Credit Union, our team of local friendly professionals offer the same true spirit for our members with a wide array of products from vehicle loans to personal loans, family secure checking with ID Protect, mortgage, home equity line of credit, and more. For over 60 years, we have the game plan for your financial well-being. Visit any of our 3 convenient locations, online or mobile banking. Now, more than ever, it's time to bring a friend into the family.
You're listening to High School Basketball with Sammy B. and Lee on Q92.
Sam Berkman, Lee Foster back on Q92. What a game here at North Canton tonight. Hope you're enjoying it on Q92. Jackson 45 and North Canton Hoover 41. Oh, that's a loud whistle. Lloyd throws the ball in. Lloyd gets it back on the right way. That was the play right there.
He was going to shoot it.
He was. But the Vikings came out and took it away from him, and then the Vikings come out and take the ball away. Hirschberger with the steal gets it to Connor Newell. Newell top of the three-point arc to O'Lear, and they'll set up for Coach Mike Bluey down on one knee in front of the Hoover bench. O'Lear underneath the hoop, whistle, foul. That's going to be on Bowen. Here comes Chase Maurer right back in for Jackson. And Giovanni Stans will sit down.
Maurer didn't get the rest very long. Whopping 21 seconds.
7:39 to go in the game. Newell throws it way out on top to Hirschberger. Hunter down the lane, off the glass. No.
Nothing.
Rebound, Geisselman got the loose ball. Newell chucks that 3. In and out, no. Martin got the rebound and scored. Dre Martin looks like he's on a pogo stick down there in the paint. Jumping up and down, got the ball and put it in. 45-43 Bears, 7:15 to go in the fourth quarter of play on Q92. Maurer on the right wing, stolen by Dre Martin. Dre at the other end of the floor. Drives, scores, and he's fouled.
Hey, talk about an instant impact and he entered the game, huh?
Dre Martin was 6. He'll look for 7 at the line.
He had to miss a few practices this week due to some family issues, so that could have been why he didn't play early on.
Well, he's focused in now, and the Vikings have tied it at 45.
Do we see an instant replay from a month ago where Hoover runs away with this, or does Jackson keep it close?
I have to believe Jackson keeps it closer. I don't know how close, but they'll keep it closer. Martin missed a free throw, by the way, and then a rebound, and then a loose ball foul. Roland Geisel just picked up his second. 7:04 left to go in the game. It's a tight one. 45-45, Bears-Vikings here at North Canton. How about Hoover putting on a little full-court pressure? Will they back off? They will. Here comes Chase Maurer, picked up by Hirschberger. Chase will bring it across and flip it over to Mullerman. 6:55 left to go in the game. Jackson Hoover, 45-45. I just saw Tim DeVevick look at his 3 players out here at the top. He put the old hand down to take their time, which they don't. And Morris steps out and hits his 4th three-pointer of the night. Morris is coach. I got to take that.
Hey,
I got to shoot that.
One bounce pull-up. Give me that.
48-45. Bears back by 3. Hirschberger with the top of the foul line. Hunter's going to drive now. Hooks it over the glass. Rim, no. Rebound picked up by Maurer. Here come the Bears with 6:15 left in the ball game. 48-45 Jackson. Bears 7-5 on the air. Hoover 9-3. Baseline fumbled away by Stans. That's a Jackson turnover. Here comes Ethan O'Byrne back into the game. Martin inside. Gray hooks it. Geiselman lays it up and in.
Nice pass.
Geiselman with 7. 5:55 left to go in the basketball game. 48-47. Jackson by 1.
Trey Martin has given them great minutes for North Canton.
I'm not taking him off the floor. Rest of the night. High post Morris. Right wing to Maurer. Maurer goes around the screen. Baseline. Chase up and under. Glass rim. No. Rebound. The Hirschberger. Here come the Vikings with 5:25 left to go in the game, and they turn it over. They get it right back. Hirschberger down the lane. Lost it again, but it went out of bounds off of the Bears with 5:21 to go.
Little ping pong partner.
Holy smokes.
They still have those in the pool halls back in the day?
Ping pong?
Ping pong?
Oh, yeah.
Or pinball is what I was thinking. Not ping pong, pinball.
They had that too.
Uh-huh. 5 cents gets you an hour.
Good. Vikings trying to tie it or take the lead. Newell coming off a 3. Good! Connor Newell with 10. And the Vikings have come back to take a 2-point lead. 5:07 left to go. Hoover 58. Hoover 50. Jackson 48. We're going down to the wire again on Q92.
What a game already. Back in 4th we go.
I didn't think we could match Tuesday night, but we might. O'Byrne left wing to Maurer. 4:50 clock runs. Jackson with the ball. They're down 2. There's Lloyd. Caden, top of the foul line. Steps back. Rainbow 3. That one, no. A little heat check there. Rebound picked up by Connor Newell. Hirschberger at the other end. Drive, shoot, scores! Hunter Hirschberger with 6. Jackson's going to call a timeout. 4:34 to go in the ball game. It's a GMC heating and cooling timeout. And we'll take it. 4:34 left. Vikings by 4 on Q92.
Sarda Me to shop, work, activities, the park, the doctors, or the grandmas.
SARTA riders count on us to go so many places, enjoy so many things, and visit so many friends and family members. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles.
Every ride tells a story and every rider counts. Where to? SardaMe.com.
You're listening to High School Basketball with Sammy B and Lee on Q92.
4 minutes and 34 seconds left to go in the basketball game. Welcome back to North Canton, everybody, on Q92. Sam Berkman, Lee Foster with you. We got a good one cooking. 52-48 Hoover over Jackson. Bears with the ball. Jackson's got 3 timeouts left. Hoover's got 4. 2 fouls on the Bears, only 1 on the Vikings. Morris gets it into Maurer, and Chase will dribble it up. 4:30 left in this one. Who's going to come out of here with a big win? Will it be the Vikings or will it be the Polar Bears? Mullivan throws it down low to Morris. The freshman back to Mullivan, 3 in the air. Air ball. Wow, out of bounds. That must have just completely slipped off the hand. You usually don't see that. And the ball goes back to Hoover. .416 left. 4-point game here. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Friends and Family Credit Union, by Southway Fence Company, and by Bell Stores. Get those Bell Butter rewards. Put them toward your store purchase, your gas, and more. Here's Hunter Hirschberger on the wing, out on top to Gray. Martin sees a little seam, now backs it out to the right side of the floor. Martin behind the 3-point line. Well, you don't want to go into a shell here. Connor Knowles got it, gets away, left to the key. Nice pass down low to Geisselman. Put it up and put it in. What a pass by Connor Knowles.
Hey, momentum has swung.
54-48 Vikings, 6-point lead now with 3:35 left to go in the game.
I'm not positive, but I would guess this is probably Hoover's biggest lead of the ballgame. They haven't led for much of it.
Yeah.
Maybe not at all until we just went back and forth.
Maurer on the left wing, 3:25 to go. Chase foul line extended, hooks the ball to the corner for O'Byrne. Had to reach up and grab it. Got on top of Lloyd. Bears having a tough time even getting the ball off. Hoover's just suffocating defense. Maurer fakes a 3, goes out on top to O'Byrne, back to Maurer. They threw it away again. Here comes Newell. Connor line, Newell put it up. No, but he got fouled from behind. That's probably going to be on Mason Morris.
At his third? No, only second.
3:05 left to go in the game. Jackson now down by 6, and another timeout by the Polar Bears. I think this is a good timeout. I know it's back-to-back, but I think you can't let them go on a double run here. This is a good timeout.
Well, the problem you've got now, partner, is if Newell goes to the free throw line, sinks both of them, you're looking at an 8-point deficit with about under 3 minutes. You're just going to have trouble to get a bucket fast enough and get a stop and hold these guys down. I mean, Jackson's at least got 3 fouls and they have 1 more to give, so they can put them on the line. But it'll be a little cat and mouse, I think, here for the rest of the game.
3:05 left. It's a 6-point game. Jackson trailing, and Connor Knoll is shooting 2 line left. Stick around after tonight's game. We'll deliver our player of the game, brought to you by Nathan McFarland and our Howard Hanna real estate agent. That's our player of the game on Q92. Connor Knoll, 10 points tonight. Free throw. First one is up, and it's good. Connor with 11, and the Vikings, their biggest lead of the night at 7, 55-48. Connor Knoll again, line left, lets it fly. That one crawled all over the rim and fell off. No good. Rebound picked up by Morris. Gets it to Maurer. Bears will try to claw their way back with 2:58 left. Maurer out on top to Lloyd. Lloyd foul line extended into the corner. O'Byrne for 3. No good. All of a sudden now Jackson ice cold from the 3-point line. Meanwhile, Hirschberger, coast to coast, had the ball go out of bounds. It'll stay with the Vikings. 2:43 to go. McCann in. O'Lear will sit down for the Hoover Vikings.
Massive possession here, partner. If Hoover gets a bucket or somehow hits a 3 here, this thing's all but good night.
Vikings with the ball. Newell whips it down to Geisselman. Put it off the glass and scored. Geisselman with 11, and the Vikings are pulling away. 57-48 with 2:27 left to go in the game here on Q92. Foul. Free throws coming for Chase Maurer. Free throw line right with 2:24 left to go. Boy, at that point, Jackson's going to take anything they can get.
Anything.
And if it was free throws, they'll take those
Stop
too.
the bleeding. Yeah, I've got McCann with 16, Newell with 11, Hirschberger and Geisman with 8, Lloyd with 14 for Jackson, Morris 12, Maurer 9, looking for 10 and 11.
Maurer free throw up, good. Chase in double figures with 10. He and Morris and Loy are the 3 Polar Bears in double figures tonight. Chase Maurer with that purple 4 on the back of his jersey nails the free throw. He's got 11. 57-50 now. Hoover with 2:24 left to go. Connor Newell will throw the ball in, and the Bears will bring the press up. Double team now. Newell breaks the press. Got it to Geiselman. Vikings coming across the timeline. Lost the ball. It's a turnover. Here comes Mason Morris. Morris across the timeline to the left wing. Comes to a stop. Feeds it out on top to Maurer. Chase Maurer on the right wing with 2:08 to go. Ball goes into the corner for O'Byrne. O'Byrne down the lane. O'Byrne hooks it up on the left hand and scores. Ethan O'Byrne with lucky 7. 2 minutes left to go. It's 57-52. Vikings by 5. Here comes Kirchberger. Foul on Jackson with 1:52 to go. Who'd they get it on? Looks like Mason Morris. That's his second. 4th team foul. 1:52 to go. 57-52. Vikings by 5. Sam Berkman, Lee Foster, good to be with you on Q92 on this Friday night.
Hoover can't turn it over here, partner. Anything but a turnover.
Yeah, they'll throw that one all the way in the backcourt to O'Lear.
Caden Lloyd's got to get up.
1:45 left to go. O'Lear gets it out on top of Newell. Newell picked up by O'Byrne. Left side of Mason Morris almost picked up his 3rd foul. McCann fumbled the ball out of bounds, and it goes back to Jackson. There's your turnover.
What I just say? Anything but a turnover.
There's your turnover with 1:35 left, and the Bears with the ball back, and they're down 57-52.
Don't be surprised to see Lloyd or O'Byrne or Morris here get a 3 up, and then this thing gets real interesting for the finish.
We're coming down the home stretch at North Canton. 1:28 to go in the game. Boy, they almost coughed that one up. Loy on the right wing. Caden are on the screen. Loy foul line. Caden got 3, put it up. No, but he got fouled by Dre Martin. 1:20 left to go, and the Vikings are keeping the Bears in the game now.
How about that's Loy's only 3rd shot attempt of the half? He made the 3 coming out to start. He missed a 3. That's his 3rd time he's even shot the ball. So kudos to Hoover's defense not letting him find a crack.
Hit the clamps on Caden Loy. He's going to go free throw shooting, and that one is pure and up and good. So Caden Loy now with 15, and 1:20 left to go, and it's down to a 4-point game, 57-53. Jackson 7-5, Hoover 9-3. Loy got them both. Caden Loy with 16. 57-54. Vikings with the ball on a 3-point lead at home. Newell and Martin playing pitch and catch in the backcourt. Connor gets it to Dre. He'll bring it across with 1:15 to go. Martin top of the key to Oler. They swing it. They throw it away. The Vikings are just.
Yeah, I like the Connor Newell action right there.
Coming apart.
Hey, calm down.
Timeout is taken by the Vikings as Coach Mike Louie says we need to talk it over. It's a 30-second timeout. It's a GMC heating and cooling timeout with 1:09 left to go in the game. Hoover leads it 57-54. Vikings turnovers their last couple of possessions trying to bring this one home.
Holy cow, partner. This one's been fun. This one's been fun.
Are we going overtime again?
Oh, don't you do that to me.
Are we going overtime again?
You almost made me choke.
1:09 to go. It's a 3-point game. Tonight's game also brought to you in part by Luca in Basil downtown, by Morris Brothers Scrap Metal in downtown Canton, by Ample Storage, AWP Safety, and GMC Heating and Cooling. We appreciate all of our courtside family. Thanks for making it another outstanding basketball season in 2025-26. We got a lot of great basketball to go. So stay with us on Q92 the rest of the way. Here we go. We got 1 minute left to go in this, baby. 57-54. Hoover by 3. Maurer needs help. Just got it off, and that's going to be over and back. How about the pressure by Hoover coming out of the timeout, and the Bears could not hold on to the ball. Hoover gets it back with 55 seconds to go, and they've got the 3-point lead to boot.
I love the action there. They had to draw that up, Coach Louie, out of the timeout. As soon as Maurer got over, they just came and trapped him. He tried to get out of his hands. There was nowhere for him to go.
Connor Newell's trying to get it in, and he do to Hirschberger. Hunter goes around Maurer. Maurer fouled him. No basket. Oh, they gave him the basket. Tim DeVevick is going to have and a technical foul.
On who?
Down here.
What?
Oh, Tim DeBevic's going to go nuts.
Now he's saying.
I'm telling you, he made the T sign.
He fouled him at about the foul line. It was definitely not a bucket. It should have just been a free go to the foul line. But I think Hirschberger might have got the T after he laid it in.
It's a T. There is a technical foul that should not have been a continuation down here.
No, I agree.
But the basket is good. Hirschberger is going to shoot free throws. But first he's going to shoot the technical, and the Bears could be in really big trouble after this sequence. Hirschberger free throw, good. So Hirschberger's got 7. That makes it 58-54. So that completes the three-point play. Now,
so
the
Jackson,
Bears are going to the free throw line.
And they get 2 in the ball.
So the technical was on Hoover.
Yeah, but now it's a 6-point game. It was on Hirschberger. He got excited after the play and yelled something. They put it on him.
Loy free throw is good. So now the Bears can really get back into this thing with a couple of free throws and then possession after the technical foul. Wow. Loy got them both.
Still a 4-point game, so that and one was still huge, though. They took it from a 3-point to a 4-point, even giving them 2 back. Had there not been the technical and you just make the free throw, the game's probably over.
Probably. But we got a lot of game here.
We
53 seconds to go. 60-56 Hoover, but the Polar Bears with the ball. Bauer at midcourt. Lloyd coming off the screen. Caden looking for help. Needs help. Backdoor pass. Power up. No foul. Geisselman's going to get the foul. And Chase Maurer will go back to the free throw line.
I tell you, the good thing for Jackson there, took about 5 seconds off the clock, and they're going to stop it and get a chance to score. Now both teams in the double bonus coming down the stretch here.
I come down to the old free throws. These games usually do. 60-56 Hoover, but Jackson with a chance to cut into it with 44 seconds left to go. Chase Maurer, line right's got 11 points on the night. It's up. It's good. Chase Maurer with 12.
I'm more and more impressed with Maurer every time we watch him. The steady Eddie, doesn't do anything flashy. Yeah. I mean, he looks like a football player out there.
He is the quarterback on the basketball team. Maurer line right again. That free throw will cut it to 2. Got it. Chase Maurer with a baker's dozen. 43 seconds left to go in this one.
Oh, no way.
Just turned the ball over. Vikings gave it away. Loy put it up. No, but he got fouled. And the Bears with a chance to tie with 36 seconds. Basketball is a wild sport. It is never, ever over.
Hey, you called that a minute ago.
I just, too much time. Caden Loy up, around, and in. He's got 19. Are you kidding me?
Unbelievable.
A free throw here, and we are tied at 60.
And you called overtime a second ago.
I suggested it. I don't know if I'm going to call it. Loy got the free throws. Here we go, everybody. 60-60 with 36 seconds left to go.
Quick AWP scoreboard update. After 3, Glen Oak 36, Perry 34. Here comes the Panthers.
5 fouls on each side. 3 timeouts for Hoover, 2 for Jackson. Here we go. Coming down the home stretch. 30 seconds left to go. Hoover and Jackson are tied at 60 on Q92.
They're going to take the last one, partner.
Dre Martin's got it on the logo. 20 seconds to go. Martin on the right one. Threw it away! Stolen by O'Byrne! Down to Maurer. He'll drive and score. 15 for Chase Maurer. 10 seconds to go. Mike Lewis says play. Newell shoots a 3. No! Rebound. Morris. Foul in the backcourt with 2.5 seconds to go. You have got to be kidding me.
Who laid that in? Was that Maurer again?
Absolutely incredible what has happened the last 2 minutes of this game. 4.6 left to go. Jackson 62, Hoover 60. And Mason Morris is line right for Jackson. If he gets 2, it's going to be awfully hard for Hoover to come back. And if he makes only 1, the door will be kept open.
Oh, my gosh.
My goodness. Officials had a quick trip over to the scores table, probably looked at the clock, and now Mike Louie gets up and says, give me a timeout. It's a full, and it's a GMC heating and cooling timeout. 4.6 seconds left to go. Jackson 62, Hoover 60, Sam Berkman, Lee Foster on Q92. Hope you're enjoying the ball game tonight. We have had another classic on the high school hardwood here in Stark County. Man, oh man, oh man. Halftime in Philadelphia, 76ers lead the Cavaliers 62-55. Here, it's 62-60 Bears. 18 for Loy, 15 for Maurer, 12 for Morris. For the Vikings tonight, they got 16 for McCann, 11 for Newell, and 11 for Geiselman.
Unbelievable. So that was Maurer that got the run out, right? He scored that last bucket.
I got him for 15. They got him for 15. So we'll stay with that. Shooter, the Vikings just didn't take care of the basketball last 90 seconds. Uncharacteristic. All right, stick around. Post-game show coming up at the conclusion of tonight's game. So keep it here on Q92.
Hey, do you have Louis for 18 or 20? The scoreboard has 18, but
I got him for 20.
Okay, I do too.
All right, here we go. So 4.6 left to go. Mason Morris can maybe put this one on ice if he makes a couple of free throws. Hoover trailing by 2. Bears trying to extend. Morris free throw is good.
That's the big one.
Well, here's the big one. This will give you a 4-point lead. Mason Morris with 13 points on the night. 63-60 Jackson. Morris slide right up. Got it. 14 for Morris. Vikings got 4.6 to go, but they're running out of time. Here comes Hunter Geiselman at the other end of the floor. Now Hirschberger for 3. No, and that's the end of the ball game. An absolute stunner here tonight in North Canton. Your score, the Jackson Polar Bears 64 and the North Canton Hoover Vikings 60. We'll take a break. We'll come back. As they say in the business, lots to unpack. You've been listening to the SARTA High School Basketball Game of the Week presented by the Sarshone Automotive Group, exclusively on Q92.
Northeast Ohio loves high school sports, and Sarshone Auto Group takes pride in supporting our local high school teams. Sarshone Auto Group serves our community with the best selection and the best service on America's best vehicles, from Ford, Chevy, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and more. Come to Sarshone Auto Group, an official partner of the Cleveland Browns and the place where Northeast Ohio comes to drive. Visit sarshone.com.
When you're short on time but big on hunger, Bell Stores has you covered. Bell Stores is serving up warm, savory pepperoni rolls perfect for lunch, after school, or dinner on the go. Right now, Bell Buddy Rewards members can pair a pepperoni roll with a 20-ounce Mountain Dew and earn 10 cents off per gallon. Hot food, cold drinks, real savings. Your hot food headquarters. Bell Stores, Ohio-owned and keeping the family on full. Available at select Bell Stores locations. See store for details.
Peace of mind. It's one of the most important benefits that we can offer at Friends and Family Credit Union. Welcome to Family Secure Checking. It offers unrivaled security to protect your everyday finances and purchases, as well as comprehensive identity theft protection and reimbursement coverage, credit file monitoring, benefits for travel, shopping rewards, and cell phone protection that includes repair or replacement for up to 4 phones on your cell phone plan. It's time to bring a friend into the family.
SARTA me to shop, work, activities, the park, the doctors, or the grandmas.
SARTA riders count on us to go so many places, enjoy so many things, and visit so many friends and family members. Nearly 1.5 million riders on 27 fixed routes and nearly 100,000 ProLine rides for a total of 4 million miles.
Every ride tells a story, and every rider counts. Where to? SARTAme.com.
You're listening to High School Basketball with Sammy B and Lee on Q92.
Welcome back here to North Canton Hoover High School. Sam Berkman, Lee Foster, courtside with Sammy B and Lee on Q92. Boy, what a ball game here tonight. We had more seesaws in the park tonight than you can imagine. Back and forth, 8-point lead, 6-point lead, 8-point lead, 4-point lead. Both teams back and forth, scrapping, playing hard, shooting well, getting coached up. Crowd was into it. It was a good one. Final score, Jackson 64 and North Canton 60. So with that, the Polar Bears go to 8-5 on the season, and the North Canton Hoover Vikings drop to 9-4 on the year. Hoover doesn't have long to lick their wounds. They got to come right back here again and play tomorrow. Part of the Hoover Classic this weekend on Saturday and Sunday. And I was just talking to Lee during the break. We were talking about it. That's a grow-up win for Jackson.
Absolutely.
That's a big road win, league win. You avoid getting swept by your rival, and you did it, under tough circumstances when you had several leads and blew them.
I know.
And Hoover took the lead a couple times, and you fought back, and they played well down the stretch, which is it's tough to do on the road, and they did, and they pick up the win 64-60.
Well, partner, it gave me vibes of the first matchup when Jackson led, controlled, or in complete control even more in the first game, and just kind of let them creep back, and boom, Jackson find a way to pull it out deep.
64-60 is your final. Lee is working on those numbers, and we will have those here for you shortly. We will also have our player of the game presented by Howard Hanna real estate agent Nathan McFarland. Also, tonight's game brought to you in part by, of course, SARTA and the Sarshone Automotive Group, by Friends and Family Credit Union, where we always bring a friend into the family. Bell Stores, keep the family on full. GMC Heating and Cooling, AWP Safety, the Southway Fence Company, Ample Storage, Morris Brothers Scrap Metal in downtown Canton, Luca in Basel, two of downtown Canton's premier restaurants, by Ameriprise Financial and our financial guru, Nathan Blair. If you need him, he'll be there, 330-595-1700.
Bye-bye.
And by
Love you.
Perspective Designs, they are the official graphics designer of Courtside with Sammy B and Lee. 64-60 the final. We'll take a break. We'll come back with more from North Canton on Q92.
Northeast Ohio loves high school sports, and Sarshone Auto Group takes pride in supporting our local high school teams. Sarshone Auto Group serves our community with the best selection and the best service on America's best vehicles. From Ford, Chevy, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and more. Come to Sarshone Auto Group, an official partner of the Cleveland Browns and the place where Northeast Ohio comes to drive. Visit Sarshone.com.
You're listening to high school basketball with Sammy B and Lee on Q92.
Back here at North Canton for the final time tonight, 64-60 the final score. Jackson with a win. Bears go to 8-5. Vikings with a tough loss at home here tonight. They drop to 9-4. We've got the numbers in this one. Uncle Leroy, tell us about this 64-60 Jackson win.
Let's line them up here, buddy. After one, Jackson led 12-10. They were up 28-25 at halftime, 45-41 after three. I don't think they ever didn't lead because Mason Morris made that first three of the game and they always had it. Hoover came back and stormed out. What, they get up 6-7 at
55-48 at one point.
And then Jackson storms back, 4 or 5 Hoover turnovers. You don't usually see that. Jackson holds on to win 64-60. Let's start with North Canton Hoover. They fall to 9-4 on the year, 5-2 inside the Federal League. After that 5-0 start, partner, they've lost their last 2 in the league, which could dash their chances to win it. Somebody's going to have to help them. They're going to have to beat McKinley that last game of the year. for the ball game. They were 23 of 44 from the field for 52%, 6 of 11 at the foul line for 54%, and 6 of 13 from deep for 46%. They placed 6 in the score column tonight, 3 in double figures. They were led by senior Brady McCann back from the flu. He hit 4 big threes to lead them with 16. Connor Knoll hit 2 triples. He finishes with 11. Hunter Hirschberger with 11. Roman Geiselman with 8. Dre Martin with 6. And John Collins with 8 to round out the scoring for the Vikings. For Coach Tim DeBevick, they improved to 8-5. They improved to 4-3 inside the Federal League. For the game, they were 19 of 37 for 51%, 13 of 15 from the foul line for the game, partner. How about 11 of 13 in the second half for 86%, 11 of 19 from deep, 57%. They placed 3, 6, 7 in the score column, 3 in double figures. Caden Loy finishes with a game-high 20 points. He made 4 triples and was a perfect 6 for 6 from the foul line in that fourth quarter. Chase Maurer also added 15. Mason Morris hit 4 big threes. He had 14. Carter Molleman with 2. Ethan O'Byrne with 7. Jackson Bowen with 3. And Braden Worsler also knocked down the triple for his 3 points to round out the scoring for the Polar Bears.
Final score, Jackson 64 and North Canton Hoover 60. Let's see here. Waiting on a couple of scores. We know it looks like Perry is kind of pulling away from Glen Oak a little bit. McKinley won. I don't have a final score, but I know McKinley won. Nothing in on Alliance yet, and we'll scour the scores. We'll have those posted for you about an hour or so on at Courtside Sam Lee, and I'll reshare those on our social media platforms on X and Facebook between 1310 WDPN and, of course, Q92. All we have to do now is hand out our player of the game presented by Nathan McFarland, our outstanding real estate agent from Howard Hanna. I think, well, this is almost a 2-horse race for me, but
I could put 3.
I'll let you break the tie.
I could put 3 in the race. Caden Loy for sure. And then you can also look at Maurer or Morris. Loy had 20, hit 4 threes. Maurer, I thought, played really well on defense and kind of let him down the stretch. Maurer won a player of the game earlier in the year. I would go Caden Loy based on his efforts.
Caden Loy, plus he got him going early with the threes. And boy, credit Jackson for free throws.
Yeah,
really hit him well.
He was 6 of 9 from the floor, a perfect 6 for 6 from the free throw line, and 4 out of 5 for 3, 80%. I think he's well deserving of our Nate McFarland with Howard Hanna, player of the game.
Let's do it.
Caden Loy.
So our Howard Hanna real estate agent, player of the game, Nathan McFarland, is Caden Loy. 20 points tonight. Congratulations, Caden, and congratulations to the Bears. That's a big road win for them. They're still a young team. I mean, 2, 3 freshmen getting a lot of playing time and trying to find their way, and I think they grew up a little bit tonight. We'll see if that gives them a little springboard moving forward.
Yeah, I mean, that's a big-time win. Like I say, Hoover obviously in D2 and even inside the Federal League has been fantastic all season. Absolutely big win. But you had to think that Jackson thought they could win the way they played the first time a month ago, and they let that one slip. And it was impressive to see them get down and battle back and pull this out.
So my other question is, before we wrap things up, we talked about Jackson, this being a huge win for them. How about the Vikings now? 2 tough losses at home. Tuesday night to McKinley in overtime. Jackson tonight, where you had the lead, they're going to have to circle the wagons here, huh?
100%. I mean, it's they get Amherst Steel in here at 2 o'clock on Sunday. Not much time to feel bad for yourself, obviously, or recover. But you've got to get up tomorrow morning, get a lifting, watch some film, get a little practice, and you got to get ready to go Sunday morning. And I'm sure they'll be back Sunday morning doing some type of thing before the game. So it'll be, obviously put these 2 behind you. You got to move forward, and there's still a lot of light at the end of the tunnel for this North Canton club.
Probably good they're playing Sunday.
I think so.
You don't want to stew on this till next Tuesday.
No, I agree. You don't want to go the whole weekend and be like, ooh. Yeah. So, I think they'll come out ready to go on Tuesday. Or on Sunday, I'm sorry.
All right, that'll wrap things up here at North Canton. Boy, what a game. Hope you enjoyed it on Q92. For my partner, Lee Foster, for our producer, Ryan Rainsberg, back at the studio, and most of all, thank you for listening. Final score, Jackson 64, Hoover 60. You've been listening to the SARTA High School Basketball Game of the Week presented by the Sarshone Automotive Group. Have a great weekend, everybody. So long from North Canton Hoover.